Good morning, brothers and sisters. Welcome back. We hope you are all doing well wherever you are listening to us from today.
Happy Friday, everyone. We made it through the week. Thank you so much for always tuning in. We really appreciate you. Let us get into today's text.
So, today is Friday, May 29th, and our text is from 1 Timothy 5:20. Reprove before all onlookers those who practice sin. And this is one of those scriptures that can sound very harsh on the surface, but the development today really helps you understand what Paul actually meant.
And I think that context is so important because without it, this verse can feel jarring, like everyone is going to be publicly called out for everything. But that is not what Paul was saying at all.
So Paul wrote this to Timothy in connection with how to handle those who practice sin, and the key word is onlookers. Who were the onlookers? The text explains that in most cases, this does not mean the whole congregation. It means those few people who already know about the situation.
So that could be eyewitnesses, or it could be people the person confided in. And what the elders would do in those cases is discreetly let those people know that the matter was handled and that the person was corrected. So those who knew something was going on would understand that it was addressed.
And that actually makes a lot of sense, because if people know something happened and then they never hear anything about it, they are left with questions, and unanswered questions can create more disruption than the situation itself. So there's wisdom in closing that loop quietly.
But then the text addresses situations where the wrongdoing has become widely known in the congregation or is likely to become known. And in those cases, the onlookers would include the whole congregation. So an elder would announce that the brother or sister has been reproved.
And Paul gives the reason clearly, as a warning to the rest not to fall into sin. So it's not about shame or public humiliation. It's about protecting the congregation. It's a loving warning that says this path leads somewhere harmful, and we want everyone to be aware of that.
And when you understand it that way, it actually reflects the same care that runs through everything Jehovah has arranged within the congregation. The goal is always restoration and protection, not exposure for its own sake.
And for anyone who has ever witnessed this process in their congregation and felt unsure about it, today's text is a good reminder that there's real thought behind how it works. The elders are not making arbitrary decisions. They're following guidance that goes back to Paul's counsel to Timothy.
And the person who was reproved is still a brother or sister, still someone Jehovah loves. The reproof is part of how the congregation cares for them and for everyone else at the same time.
Jehovah's arrangement for handling sin within the congregation is not harsh. It's actually deeply loving when you see the full picture. It protects individuals, protects the congregation, and gives everyone the opportunity to stay on a clean path.
And that's something worth being grateful for. We are not left to navigate these things alone or without guidance. Jehovah thought of everything.
Thank you so much for listening today, brothers and sisters. We hope this helped clarify something that can sometimes feel confusing.
Have a wonderful Friday, everyone. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.